What is going on, my beautiful peoples? Or should I say, how you be in 2023? Welcome to the live stream. Let's play our B-roll. You get our intro started. We're going to talk about are you building today? So let's play our intro and we'll get started. What is going on, everybody? So let me get pulled over here real quick. We're gonna see if we can find us just a small piece of shade, because we from the South. So you can get a piece of anything. You can get a piece of shade. You can get a piece of grass. You know what I mean? You can get a piece of this and a piece of that. We're gonna see if we can find us a piece of shade over here, and then we got some things to talk about. Cause I'm slightly on one today. I don't quite know how far in the zone we're gonna get on this one, but I got something that I want to talk to you about. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, we found us a little bit of a piece of shade. So we're gonna see if we can make this thing work. Let me slide y'all over here to me so you can seize me. Let me know if the air conditioning too loud, but I gotta let this thing go. See, I was wondering, and I ain't even gonna front. There's a part of me that always hopes for huge numbers in our live streams. I mean, that's just a natural thing as a content creator. But when I went live and we jumped to like 10 to 13 in a matter of seconds, I'm like, did I use new special deodorant today? You know what I mean? Was it this extra little shine that I put on the bald head this morning? Like, what is going on with the numbers? But it makes sense. Let's introduce some people, and then we're going to figure out what's going on. Hey, my buddy, Psalm 146. How are you doing, sis? Thank you for being here. You know that we appreciate you. I know you're on the run, but thank you so much for being here and listening. What's going on, my bro Jared's Talks? Mr. Content Creator Extraordinaire is in the building. What's good with you, fam? We got my buddy, the lady number one, Ezell. How are you doing? And Jared, just so you know, bro, I have been swamped. There's been so much stuff going on outside of YouTube. I ain't even been able to get to people's houses the way that I'd like to. I just got a whole bunch of stuff going on my end. But I'm so glad you're here, bro. Thank you so much for coming through. You know I appreciate you. We got my buddy Deborah Garrett in the building. How are you doing, sis? Good afternoon to everyone from Ezell. We got my buddy Lala Red in the building. How are you doing? Good to see you, sis. We got my buddy Buddha of Destiny. Namaste is here. What's good, sis? How you doing? How you doing? See, that's what happened. Because I'm like, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. Ain't nothing special about me. You know what I mean? Hey, it is what it is. I do the best I can with what I got. If I'm not your cup of tea, I don't know what to tell you. That's all I got. You know what I mean? I can't change to be somebody else just because. So when I saw these numbers coming in, I'm like, what's going on? Like, the algorithm likes me today? But it's a swoop raid. Thank you so much, Swoop, for the raid. I appreciate you. Swoop, like me, is one of our silver members. You saw her name and her channel thumbnail in the intro to our live stream. Amazing content creator. Thank you so much for being here, sis. And thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. Man, I have been swamped, bro. I have been swamped. But I am here. I am here. What's going on, Matt C? How you doing? Thanks so much for being here. Thank you for I'm glad you like the montage, bro. I actually need to spice it up because I've had this for a little while. So I need to put some new weightlifting clips in and some of the new gardening clips and the little different things that we've been doing. I got to get some time to sit down and be able to spice up the intro. But we're going to change it up a little bit. You know, we got to make it new and fresh for our returning viewers. So, yeah, we'll definitely be doing that. But thanks so much for being here, Matt C. You know I appreciate you, bro. Yes, yes, yes. Swoop raid, we found Joe. Oh, man. Thank you so much, Buddha, for sharing us out. We appreciate you, sis. That means a lot. Trying to make sure I'm caught up on the chat reel here. Okay, AC is good. Cool. Yeah, because I'm hot. So if I had to cut it off, we might have to do something different. We might have to do something different. But I'm glad we can keep it going. Oh, yeah, man. Psalm 146. I like me 2 pieces of chicken. And y'all can't see it, but I am literally within a stone's throw of Bojangles. Hey, you know it, Jared. Did the country. Let me get a piece of that seat. Oh, a piece of what? A piece of what? Yeah. That's the crazy stuff that we see down here in the dirty South. Oh man, y'all forgive me. I'm cutting up. I'm trying not to cut up, but I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. Let me make sure I ain't miss nobody. Oh, we got my buddy, the one and only Anne-Marie Love XX, part of our mod squad. Thank you so much for being here, sis. We appreciate you. Buffering. I hope we're better now. Okay. Jared said he's at 1.23 now. I see you, bruh. I see you. Where's my quarter? You know it, Buddha. You know it. Just put my friend Samantha on TV, and I seen you were live. Happy Wednesday. Thank you so much for being here, Anne-Marie. You know we appreciate you. We got my bro Jeremy, J&S Adventures. What's good with you, fam? Thank you for coming through. Okay, better now. Okay, great. Thank you so much for that feedback, Anne-Marie. I appreciate you, sis. We got my buddy Cheryl. Cruising is fun anytime. What's going on, sis? How are you doing? We got Tracy, Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Penny. It's here, y'all. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, Buddha, for being part of the Swoop raid and for being in the background. Okay, I got you on Swoop's panel, but came through. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. We got Jory in the building. Geek Squad. My bro, been a minute. Hope you're doing good. And everybody, happy Monday. God bless. Thank you so much for being here, Jory. We hanging out, bro. We doing the best we can. It's a little interesting, but we's here. We's here. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, Ezel. Yeah, that chicken. That fried chicken. You know, that pressure cook. You see, if you're from the South, you know about that pressure cooked chicken. Because it's one thing like Bojangles and places like that, they fry their chicken. But I don't know how south you are, but you start getting into places like Little Mint and Chicken Kitchen where they pressure cook that chicken. Oh my gracious. It's different, y'all. It's different. I don't know what to tell you. It's just different. Thanks so much, Matt C. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, fam. We're trying to make this thing work, bro. We're trying to make this thing work. Hey, Terminator Taxi. Yeah, Wayne's World. You know, we got to mix it up a little bit. You know, it can't be regular all the time. What's going on, Brian Lynn? Good to see you, fam. Welcome in. Thank you for coming through. We got another one of our members in the building, Yaya's Best Life. What's good with you? Floridian content creators have entered the building. What's going on, Babs? How you doing? I know everybody's gonna be I know Buddha's in the background, but somebody tell Swoop that I said thank you because I know she's still live. Tell her I said I appreciate her. And yeah. Hey, Matt C. Man, I'm trying to tell you, bro, that's half the problem with my diet right now. That pressure cooked chicken. Oh, my weakness. Thank you so much, Anne Marie. Y'all smack that like button. Smack that subscribe button. You know what I mean? Run them numbers up. Turn that notification bell on. Let's make it do what it do. What's good, Brian Lynn? Thank you so much for being here. I know I already spoke, but that's that 200 to 400. Man, thank you, bro. I appreciate you. We got one busy mama in the building. What's going on, sis? All right, so with someone caught up on the comments, we're gonna go back to that in a minute. So the question for today's live stream, the theme, if you will, the motivational effort that we are going to try to discuss today is, are you building? Are you building? Do you have a goal, and are you building to reach that goal? You have a goal, but if you don't ever build to get to it, then you will never get to it, because that goal, it becomes a dream. You know, one day one day is a fictitious date that never arrives. You see what I'm saying? So if you don't have a goal, if you're not building toward that goal, how are you going to get there? There's no way. Thanks so much, Wayne, for coming in on the other channel. Yeah, appreciate you. Thanks so much, Matt C. That's what we're talking about today. Are you building? You see what I'm saying? Like Matt C knows, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm learning myself in a whole lot of ways, a whole lot of things. What's going on, the Prepared Irishman? Good to see you, fam. Appreciate you being here. For instance, I'm working to get back to my 310, 315 bench press. If I never bench press another day in my life, am I going to reach that 315? In my mind, I can be like, yeah, I got it. But if I'm not building on the bench press with 285, with 295, with 300, I'm never going to build back up to that 310, 315. I'm on 315 clean. No hands on the bar. I just want to rep that thing. And I'm going to get it because I'm building to get there. I refuse to stop. I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. Now, in life, the question is, are you building? Now, I'm going to share a video with you. This is something that I found. Now, I'm going to mention this. Thank you so much, Ezel. I appreciate you, sis. Thank you for rocking with us, and thank you for your feedback. It helps me to know we're on the right track, that as Jay would say at African Dreaming, that you're picking up what I'm putting down. So I appreciate you, sis. Thank you for that feedback, just like Matt C. earlier. So I'm going to show y'all a video that I made. Now, this is copyright free, so I don't have to worry about the stream being demonetized or anything like that. Now, before I show you this video, I'm going to tell you first, I hate wasp. I absolutely hate wasp. And when I say wasp, I mean the whole gamut. Bees, bumblebees, wood-boring bees, wasps, hornets, yellow jackets, all of them things. I hate them. Listen, if I need a needle, I'm going to go to the doctor. I don't need you to give me no needle just because you think I'm in your way. And anyway, I digress. But what I will say is this. There is a huge lesson that we can learn from insects like wasps. I'm going to show you this video. It's only about a minute. Then we're going to talk about this thing, and we're going to try to put it together. We're going to try to put it together. Now, I'm going to see if I can still talk while I share my screen with you. Let's do entire screen. Share. All right. So minimize that. Y'all, watch this. This is what wasps do. This is how they build their nests. Now, we're going to break that down in just a minute. But hold on. Just to make sure. Let me show you. Watch carefully what they're doing or what it's doing. And we're going to talk about it in just a second. Now, that being the case, watch the next clip. It's the same thing with the actual nest and the cone themselves. It's built by the same thing. Now, I think this is the executioner wasp, but notice how they fan their wings. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen wasps do this, but they do it to regulate the temperature of the nest because there's grubs. There's the little grubs that turn into wasps. They're fanning them to make sure they don't get too hot and to take care of them. Look at the size of that nest. Now, you saw a second ago that one little millimeter that wasp made in one little piece. Think of all the different little millions of pieces that are required just to make that nest. Now, let me stop sharing, and I may come back to it in a minute. But I wanted to Hey, Psalm 146. I'm gonna tell you, if Big Bro Led challenges me to keep some bees, I might just have to try. But right now, I'm just so glad we can focus on the tomatoes and the cucumbers. Now, y'all, I hate wasps. I hate them. I hate them with a passion. But the amount of effort that it took that wasp to make that one little bead of paper, it happens over and over and over again until one little millimeter turns into 2 feet of wasp paper that they've made, that they've built out of nothing. It's crazy. It's crazy. What's going on, Big Sis? Big Sis said, hey, at Motivation on the Weightlifting Geek, Package is in the mail. It's supposed to get there Friday. Finally got up with let roses burn, and she added to the package. Okay, yo, we're gonna have to do an unboxing. We're gonna have to do a mail call video when that thing comes in. Thanks so much, big sis. I appreciate you. So this is the point that I'm getting at. This is what I really want to hone in on. That wasp has nothing. It literally has to build its own home. It builds the comb itself, the little cells, by literally going somewhere to some piece of wood, whether it be tree, post, wooden mailbox, anything that's actual wood, and it scrapes off a layer of the what's that thing called? I can't think of what that thing's called. But anyway, it's literally scraping off part of the top of the wood. And then it mixes its saliva with the papyrus or the paper type part of the wood. For some reason, I'm thinking cellulose. I don't know whether cellulose is right. Don't hold me to it if I'm wrong, but I think that's what it is. But anyway, it takes the part of the wood that it scrapes off with its mandibles, its front little fang, teeth, whatever. It mixes it with spit, and then it shapes it into this little line or bead of paper that's literally like millimeters thick. It does this over and over and over again to build the comb, and then in insects like the hornet to actually cover the actual nest with that dome. Because see, paper wasps, they often make their nest in secluded areas under something where it won't be rained on or whatever the case may be. Hornets, on the other hand, they'll build their nest anywhere, and then they build the envelope around the actual honeycomb or the actual nest itself. Oh, okay, Wayne's World, Bart. Thank you, bruh. Thank you. That works. That works. We're going to run with Bart because Wayne's World said Bart. We're going to run with Bart. So it builds something out of nothing. Literally nothing. It builds a home. It builds everything that it needs in order to survive, to reproduce, all of that. It starts from one queen wasp, turns into a whole nest, thousands upon thousands of wasps, depending on what type of wasp you're getting at and that kind of thing. So this is my point. Nobody is going to give you anything in this world for free. Nobody gives you anything for free. You know what I mean? Nobody's going to walk up to the wasp and say, here, have this perfect nest. I made it just for you. No, it don't happen that way. As the phrase goes, the wasp has to get it out of the mud, so to speak, build it from nothing, and turn it into everything that it needs. People aren't walking around giving us YouTube channels that have 1 million subscribers. You know, you're just the person I was looking for because I was trying to find someone to give a YouTube channel that has millions of subscribers that will actually watch their content. And you look like the right person. Never. It don't work that way. Now, you may buy a YouTube channel, but even when you buy the YouTube channel, you're not the original creator of the channel. So there's always the fear that some of the people that are subscribed are going to unsubscribe. Because, hey, I don't know this dude. Since when you show up on the channel? This is my point. Don't be afraid to build. Don't be afraid to build when everything tells you that you can't build. Don't be afraid to try. Don't be afraid to put in that effort, because I can promise you that what you will build will be something that not only you enjoy, but dare I say, people will come out of the woodwork because they appreciate what you have built. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Tracy said it's like paper mache. Had two of them removed, roof and trees. They're amazing. So intricate. Yes, Tracy. Yes. And you have people that are literally paid, just like what happened with Tracy, to remove these kind of nests. They have special suits where they won't get stung by so much, and they can remove the nest and so on and so forth. It's just like paper mache, because literally they're building this from saliva and cellulose and bark, and they're turning it into a home. You know, I can't give you everything that I want you to have because I don't even have it myself. But what I do know, if we keep working, then you can have what you need. You can have what you want. I'm going to have what I need. I'm going to have what I want. And then we have the privilege of helping other people to do the same thing. We're building something here. Like, so, okay, what's going on, my buddy Tamika Davis? How you doing, sis? How you doing? All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to watch the video again. It's only a minute. But as you watch the video, I want you to think about building your YouTube channel. And then once we finish the video, I want to know how you have built your channel, just like what they are doing. So give me 1 second. Let's share this and let's play. That literally, that's all he built. Notice some of these combs aren't even fully shaped. Some of them still have holes you can see through. But yet for this nest, because it's been a little bit longer, the paper's filled in. The comb is in shape. They're fanning their wings to keep the nest and the larvae cool. They're building a home for their future, for their grubs, for the larvae that will soon become big adult wasps. Now, that was one little itty bitty piece, but look at what that turned into. I'm telling you, one day, figuratively speaking, that can be your YouTube channel. It can be your channel. So, yeah, when you first start building, you may have a rough structure. There may still be some gaps in it. You know what I mean? You still see through it a little bit. But if you keep going, if you keep building, if you keep adding, if you keep moving, then those holes are going to fill in. And one day you're going to look back and you're going to realize how much you've built because you had your head down building. You weren't focused on how much you had built, but you knew that you had to keep building. And before you know it, you look back and you have a whole figurative nest. You have built your own empire. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. Because for every wasp we see, there's a couple that get smushed, sprayed, run over, hit by cars. So many things happen. But as a whole, that nest, it keeps going. It keeps building because everyone knows their part. You don't have to build this comb. I'm going to build this. You don't have to build this envelope. I'm going to build this. You build over there. I'm going to build over here. And before you know it, you have the whole nest. Then you have the comb. Then for like the hornets, you have all of this envelope that is built around the nest because everybody just kept building. They just kept building. What's going on, my buddy Liz B. Journey? Good to see you, sis. Good to see you. Now I'm going to take it a step further. We're building. We're building a community. You've been building your nest, so to speak, for the last year. I've been building my nest, so to speak, for the last 2 years. But unlike a wasp nest, you can't combine nests. The wasps will fight and kill each other. But when it comes to this YouTube thing, when it comes to the community that we are building, we are able to join our nest together and become a super nest, a big nest. You see what I'm saying? Listen. I ain't got to tell you what to say. I ain't got to tell you how I feel. Liz said it for me. Build together and we will get further. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That part right there. So what is it that you stopped building? What is it that you stopped trying to do? Y'all know I'm still trying to get all this stuff straight with the new types of content that I'm doing and everything that I'm trying to put together. So I'm adjusting my building, but I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna show up and show out every chance I get because I don't have a choice. If I'm building, I can't build while I'm asleep. Now, figuratively speaking, you can build your channel while you sleep because your content can work for you. But the premise and the principle behind this thing is if I sleep all the time, but I never put any effort into it, I'm not going to build but so much. Same thing with YouTube. Same thing with YouTube. What's going on, Amber Angel? Unique Boutique. Okay, I like the name change. Thanks so much for being in the background, Buddha. We appreciate you, sis. Wayne's World said, I have an Instagram, 2 YouTube channels, and today we are now on Rumble. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Yeah, I've got a bunch of YouTube channels, and we're on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, but Clappers. But I want to try out the Rumble thing. I've heard some good things about Rumble, so I'm going to try that out and see how it goes. But the point that I'm trying to get across that I want to leave you with, because I like for you to be able to leave these live streams with something to chew on, something to think about, so that perhaps in your personal life, 2 hours after the stream, 3 hours after the stream, you're faced with a situation, but the motivation from the live stream was enough for you to be able to make your own decision about how to handle the situation. That's what I want. So that's what I do. I do my best to share what I can with you because I want to see you succeed. Oh, thank you so much, Amber Angel Unique Boutique, for becoming a member on the channel. We appreciate you, sis. Thank you. Thank you so much for your kind words. You are awesome. What's going on, Destination Fun? How you doing? Looking forward to seeing y'all on the live stream on the Hypathon Saturday. Going to be good stuff. Back to my original name. I got you, Amber. I got you. Hey, do your thing, sis. I'm proud of you. And I got your back. You know what I mean? What are we building? What are we doing? How are we working? You know what I mean? I'm exhausted. I had to take an algae pill the other day. I left my Zyrtec at the house. Matter of fact, it was last night. I left my Zyrtec at the house, so I went to the convenience store. I bought some Allegra. I'm gonna try a different allergy medicine, see if that helps with my congestion, with my itchy throat, and all of those kind of things. Did that, took the medicine. It was worse than what I've been taking. It was worse. I was miserable. I was congested. I was stuffy. I did not get a chance to sleep good the way that I wanted to. I just didn't. It would have been easy for me to say, you know what? I'm not doing a live stream. I'm going to go by the store. I'm going to pick up what everybody wants. I'm going to come home and I'm going to go to sleep. And I'm going to get some good sleep. I mean, hey, we're at 2,000 subscribers, so I've earned a day off. I don't care if you've got 10 subscribers. You have earned a day off. But the question is, how are you using that day off, and when are you selecting to have that day off? Because, hey, just because I can have a day off don't mean that I can go to the job on the busiest day of the month and be like, look, I'm not coming in tomorrow. I know it's busy. I know we got this, but I'm not coming in tomorrow. Huh? What do you mean you're not coming in tomorrow? You see what I'm saying? You're not sick. Oh, so you just want to play hooky tomorrow. But you don't care who you hurt, because you know when you leave, it's going to create more work for everybody else. But okay, you want to leave. You see what I'm saying? That's the kind of stuff that we're dealing with. That's the kind of stuff we're facing. So who's on the Hypathon? I did put out a community post. Feel free to share that. Oh, by the way, big sis, what we had talked about doing, I'm not going to be able to do on Saturday because I actually have a prior engagement that I can't shift, that I forgot about. I am going to go live at 3 in the morning, 3 to 4 a.m. for the Hypathon. That is going to be, that's going to be difficult. That's going to be difficult. So I am going to do the 3 to 4 a.m. I switched spots with Miss T with the T because I wanted to make sure I had a share in the Hypathon, but it just so happened that what I had scheduled was literally the very same time. So there's no way around it. There's no way around it. What's going on, my buddy Drea Lachey? Coming in on the second channel, Drea Hair and Fitness. Man, sis, look, I see you working, sis. I see you working. You know what I mean? You putting in that work on that channel, and I appreciate you. Thank you for motivating me to keep going. You know what I mean? I'm happy for you, and I appreciate you, and thank you. Yes. So what I normally take, big sis, I take the Zyrtec D, because the Zyrtec D has the regular Zyrtec allergy medicine, and it also has the decongestant, which is Sudafed. So it does a little bit of both, and that works really well for me. I just messed up the last day or two and didn't take it. Well, last day or so. And then I took that Allegra last night, so I couldn't take anything until tonight because that Allegra is 24 hours. And maybe that's why I'm a little bit sleepier than normal. My body's not used to that particular allergy medicine. But nonetheless, we must keep going. We must keep going. There's no way around it. APTV, what's good, fam? Thank you for coming through. We appreciate you. Respect to you too. Respect to you too. That's it, Drea. We motivating each other so that we can all reach our goals. Yeah, so Miss T with the T is gonna do the 2:30 to 3 p.m. slot, and then I'm gonna do her slot that was I think 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. I'm just kind of switching spots with her because I don't have a choice, and I didn't want to bail out and not be able to do what we need to do for the hypathon. So that's why we're doing it that way. Y'all, what are you building? What are you building? What are you putting your time and energy into? Is it worth it? Are you seeing a ROI? Are you seeing an ROI? ROI stands for returns on investment. So the question is, when you invest in something, you expect to get some type of return, whether it be monetary, whether it be emotionally, whatever the case may be. As humans, when we do something, we expect something to come back in return. We don't always know what it's going to be, but we expect something to come back. When we invest to reach our goals, it can be easy to focus on our goals. This is what I want, this is what I want, yada, yada, yada. Nothing wrong with that. But if you never look up to see the other 15 people that are digging right beside you and the power of the 16 of you together as opposed to just you, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. You got to build. You got to build. You got to build. You got to put forth the effort. You have to when it's difficult. You have to when it's easy. It's not easy at all. Oh, yeah, I'm going to get me some sleep tonight, big sis. I'm going to definitely get me some sleep tonight. What's going on, Khadijah Reeves? Eastern Carolinian content creators have entered the build. What's going on, sis? How you doing? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Oh, appreciate you. I'm buffering. So, all right, let me try this. Okay, there we go. Let me know if we're buffering still, if we're better. Trying to make this thing work, y'all. Trying to make this thing work. Let me take my glasses off so you can see my eyeballs. I want you to work. I want you to work like you've never worked before. Within reason. Within reason. But if you're working on something, I want to see you working on it. Because we all working on something to make this thing work. Thank you so much, Khadijah Reeves. Liked and shared on Facebook and community page. Thank you so much, sis. That really does mean a lot. What are you working on? Where are you trying to be? What goals do you have? Are you working to build up to those goals? Are you working to build your nest, so to speak? Are you working to try? Are you working to give up? Are you working to try, or are you working to give up? Are you working to try, or are you working to give up? Because this is the thing. Just because you're working don't mean that you're working. Thanks so much, APTV. I appreciate you, fam. I'll give you a prime example. When Big Jesse moved back to the other side of North Carolina, when Big John got sick, I really didn't have anybody else to live with like I normally did. So I would still go in. I would attempt to do my thing. But I didn't push myself for so much. You know why? Because I was in the gym. I was building, but I wasn't really building. I was in the gym. I was building, but I wasn't really building. In other words, I was going through the motions. I showed up at the gym. I changed clothes. I did a light bench press set. I did a little bit of this. I did a little bit of that. Never to the point where my body was fatigued. Never to the point where I left everything on the table because I didn't have anybody else to push me. So when I started lifting with Hilton, when I started lifting with Big Ricky, you know what I mean? The volume, the work that they do, my body's like, wait. That's not how we build. Now, my body was used to 6 months ago going in every Sunday, and as Big Jesse would say, getting after it. Set after set after set after set. Now, it wasn't heavyweight because I couldn't keep up with everybody. But at the same time, it wasn't weight that was so light that I didn't feel anything. There would be some times when I finished that workout, I was like, man, you know what? Whoa, that was a lot of work. But my body began to crave it because I'm working. My body's like, all right, so I'm going to be ready next time. Let's build these muscles up. Let's get hype because this man's crazy. So the next Sunday, I go in the gym. My body's like, I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. And I was building. OMG. Hold on. Wait one cotton picking minute. Khadijah said, I'm starting all over, fighting for a better life. I feel you, sis. I feel you. We are fighting together for something better. Amber, oh my gracious. Thank you so much, Amber. I appreciate you, sis. Woo! Thank you for helping us to build. Because that $10 is going to help us to build, to level up in ways that I haven't even shared yet because it's just that good. But I'm telling you, it's coming. Thank you, Amber. Thank you. And of course, you know we got to play the song. We got to get Amber right. I gotta get another song. Y'all keep catching me dancing. I gotta get another song. Y'all done got me dancing. Amber, thank you so much, Amber Angel. I appreciate you, sis. I really do. The kindness. Exactly, Khadijah. Exactly. Woohoo! Hey, we got money in the chat. We got money in the chat. That's what Swoop say. I can't sing like she do though. Latanya's cooking for the soul. What's good, sis? How you doing? Thank you for being here. And thank you so much for thanking Amber, big sis. I appreciate you. Yes, it's fire. It's fire. We are all, hey, Amber, the humility and the truth. We are all doing the best we can. Yes, we always find a way to pay it forward. That is just what we do. That's it, Khadijah. Drea Lachey, Drea Hair and Fitness, she's starting over too, and she's recording her journey on that channel, Drea Hair and Fitness. Don't be afraid to type Geek Squad. That way Nightbot will drop your links so that everyone can connect with you now and on the replay. Hey, return on investment. That's it, sis. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. LaTanya, I'm doing great. Hanging in there the best I can. And we're just glad to have you here, sis. Just glad to have you here. If an insect that can't count, that has no wallet, that can't talk verbally like we do, that has no roof over their head, no walls to keep them dry, has the ability to build one of the most beautiful structures on earth, its nest. Why are we not building? I ain't trying to say that a wasp is smarter than you. I ain't trying to say that a wasp is smarter than me. But what I am saying is if we're not building, why are we not building? You see, that wasp, it builds out of necessity. It has to make a house. It has to have somewhere to live. It has to have a nest. It has to. There's no other way. There's no other way. Thank you so much, Amber. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, sis. Khadijah, we doing this thing. It's not been easy, but we are going to do it. Now, this is what's really trippy about a wasp. And I've mentioned it a while back. I'm not sure if you remember, but I'll mention it anyway. Wasps go out, they get insects and all of these things, and they feed the insects and the meat, if you will, to the grubs or the larvae, because the larvae have to grow and get ready to develop into the adult wasp. Now, the thing about the larva is it can eat anything because it's huge. It's one little blob. It's one little blob. That's it, Khadijah. That's it. We are not alone. We're doing this thing together. So the grub can eat anything, period. Whatever the case may be, it can eat it. Now, the adult wasp, they guard the nest because the larvae fulfill a role that they can't. You see, you're not going to see a wasp pull up to Bojangles and say, let me get 3 orders of chicken and some dirty rice on the side, and let me get a sweet tea because the missus likes sweet tea. You're not going to see that happen. Now, this is the reason why. When the wasp forms into the adult wasp, you have different body sections. Now, what connects the abdomen and the stomach, if you will, to the upper part of the body is a small little section. Now, that small little section means that whatever the wasp eats has to be able to pass through that small little section. So how does the wasp do it? Because if the wasp can't eat big bugs, how does the wasp survive? Let me tell you how. But first, let's say hey to Grammy's Journal. Thank you so much for being here, sis. We appreciate you. So this is what happens. The founding queen lays eggs. Those eggs hatch. Those eggs that hatch can become worker bees, male bees, or female or queen bees or wasps, whatever variation that you want to put with it. So once the queen has some of these larvae, the adult wasp go out and forage, whether it be berries, insects, whatever they can get their hands on. And they come back and they feed it to the larva. Now, the reason is because the larvae have big stomachs. They have no shape. They can eat anything and digest it. Now, once the larva digests the food, do you know what happens next? The larva lift. Ricky just texted me about lifting, so I can't talk. Y'all know I can't multitask. The interesting thing about larvae is this. They can eat whatever because of how big their stomach is. But once they develop into the adult wasp, they have no way of eating that big food. So once I'm silly. I can't help it, Amber. I can't help it. So once the larva eat the meat or whatever the wasp bring back, the larva secrete a sweet, sugary liquid. That sweet, sugary liquid is what the adults eat because it can pass through their small abdomen. That little in that section between the front and the back, that little spot, the liquid can feed through. So literally, adult wasps drink this liquid of the larva for their entire life until they die. That's how this system's set up. The adult wasps go and forage. They get all the big insects and everything that the larva could never wrangle and capture and whatnot. The larvae eat it to their heart's content because they're growing, and then they secrete a sweet liquid that the adults can eat. And in so doing, this cycle continues throughout the season. That is how a wasp nest works. So, what's my point? My point is this. You may not be able to go out and wrangle 50,000 subscribers right now. You may not have that kind of presence yet. But when we build a community that is like a wasp nest, those that have more offset those that have less. Those that have more share the protein, the chunks, the meat of this situation, this analogy. And the larvae, those that are growing, that are learning, that haven't reached their, I hate to say maturity, but they haven't reached where they're trying to go yet. They benefit from the help of those that are older than them, so to speak, in this YouTube analogy. Now, I'm not talking about literal age, because Lord knows I have learned so much from people younger than me and older than me. So we're not talking about literal age. But that's how this thing works. Because when we do it that way, everybody wins. Everybody benefits. What's going on, my buddies over there at the Bud Files? Good to see you, fam. Let me know, how are y'all doing on watch hours? I know you're working toward the 4K watch hours so you can get monetized. You've already got the 1K family members. I watched a couple of your playlists. So let us know how close you are. Remind us just so that we can make sure everybody's watching your I'm trying to say playlist and content at the same time. And it came out so that we can let people know to watch your playlist, to watch your content, to watch your live streams, because we want to see you reach monetization, fam. We want to see you reach monetization. They distribute for prosperity. Okay, for prosperity's sake. I see you, Amber. I see you. I like that. I like that. So don't be afraid to help others. Yeah, what? Because see, I've reached this level now, and because I've reached this level, you know what I mean. I expect people to come to me. I don't come to people anymore because I've reached this level. Man, get out of here! Like what? Man, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't care what level you at. If you not still out here trying to help people, you will never get as far as you could be. Period. Period. I mean, I don't know what else to tell. Like, you're never going to reach your full potential, because to reach your full potential requires the support of others. I mean, that's it. It don't work any other way. It don't work any other way. It don't work any other way. Oh, snap. We got Mr. Everywhere in the building, the one and only Scratching Pete, PA. What's good with you, bro? Thank you for coming in. We appreciate you, fam. That's what I'm talking about, Amber. The holier than thou types. Like, listen, I don't care if you got blood, sweat, and tears into your channel. So, you got blood, sweat, and tears, and you got the 300K. That is excellent. You got the 500K. That is excellent. But I'm telling you, if you aren't out here, the lead farmers of our community, Lead Farmer 7-3, literally took the time to come to our live stream. That man got almost 300,000 subscribers. But he took the time to come into the stream, to comment, and to hang out with us. If you ain't doing it now, you ain't going to do it when you get to 300,000. Lead Farmer didn't just start doing the things that he's doing to help people and to encourage people, like him calling me out for this, growing something on my own. Like, that's who he is as a person. And there's a reason why he's as successful as he is, because he's a good person. So I'm just telling you, man, don't get out here thinking that you hot stuff because you hit 1K, 2K, 5K, 10K, 12K, 100K. Man, ain't nobody above nobody. Like, we out here trying to grind to get this thing. If we ain't sticking together, then how are we gonna do it? Grammy said, "Hey, I understand you are great." You're gonna have to say that one more time, Grammy's Journal. I didn't understand what you were saying. You are a breakup there. I'm not quite sure, but let me know, because I definitely want to answer your question. I hope I can answer your question. Drea said, yes. As soon as I get a chance from work, I'm on here supporting and sharing videos while I can. I'm just blessed. Everybody is so understanding. That's what I'm talking about, Drea. That is what we are doing. We are doing this thing together, y'all. We are doing this thing together. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yes, Drea. Exactly, Grammy. Exactly. Man, I'm going to tell you something. I don't know Led as a person yet, but I know enough to call him Big Bro because I've seen what he's done in the community. I've seen what he's doing for others that are in my circle. So Big Bro is a term of affection that I use to say thank you, to say I see you, to say I appreciate you. And I hope one day to be able to be the type person that you are. And I'm not even talking about subscribers. I'm just saying from the things that I see on this platform, if I can learn to be just some of what Led Farmer is as a person, I'm going to be on my way. I'm going to be on my way. And I mean that in the most sincere way possible. So, man, I'm just telling you, you got to build. You got to build. You got to build. And build even once you're through building for yourself. Build for somebody else. Led Farmer will stay blessed because he doesn't keep knowledge for himself. Exactly, Amber. Exactly. And that's why every chance I get, I share every bit of knowledge that I got because of that very thing. You got to share. You got to share. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. This is the way life works. If you don't help other people until the point where it almost hurts you, you will never be helped in the way that you want others to help you. What I'm saying is, I share knowledge before I've even benefited from the knowledge. Because I'm a firm believer in what Amber said, and I'm a firm believer in the fact that helping others creates more people that will help you. If you out here trying to do it on your own, I'm Mr. Man, and I can do this, and I can do that, and you should watch my content because I'm me. Really? You're going to get some people that are going to watch your content, whatever the case may be. They're going to be fascinated with your voice or whatever you flunked on your channel. But listen, it ain't going to be nowhere near as close if you actually help people. It's just different. It's just different. Thank you so much, Amber. I appreciate you, sis. I really do. That means so much, Amber. It really means so much. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I do. I do. Oh, no problem at all, Grammy. No problem at all. I just wanted to make sure I answered your question correctly. That was all. And you just have the true aura, just like Led. Amber, don't be making me blush up here in front of all these millions of people. They're gonna watch this in 2 years. Oh man, seriously though, Amber, thank you so much. Your kind words, they mean a lot. They mean a lot. Everybody knows YouTube is not easy. It's not easy. But when we can come together, we can encourage each other. Hey, I see you. I see what you're doing. That's going to help us to grow. That's how we're going to get this thing, y'all. That's how. Yes. People can read through the fakeness. They can read through the fakeness. That's it. Watch and see. You're right, sis. You're right. What are you building? What are you building? You know what I mean? I am trying to build a community that is stronger than most. I want to build a community that is stronger than most. But then I want that community to include everyone, so that this community over here that's strong can build this community over here that's strong, and then we come together and it's strength and humility, strength and kindness, strength and appreciation, strength and support, strength and I got you. You see what I'm saying? Listen, I'm just saying. Amber said, I never lied, maybe when I was young, but only to save another. I appreciate you, Amber. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you so much. It really does mean a lot. It really does. Yes, we all need motivation. Because when I tell y'all, the demons that I fight, figuratively speaking, not literal demons, but you know what I mean? The things that I battle with on the inside, this helps. This helps in a way that I don't know if I can ever really truly express. You see what I'm saying? Because before, I would go play pool for hours and hours, trying to improve my craft, to prove to myself that I was worth something. But this YouTube thing, it is a privilege to be a part of this community. So this community continues to remind me that I'm worth something. I'm not the best. I don't want to be the best. I'm not the best. But I'm worth something. I'm worth something. So, Amber, you have no idea how true those words are. And I appreciate each and every one of you for continuing to help motivate me to keep going. Because I mean this when I say it, I can't do it without you. I can't do it without you. I'm not built like that. I need motivation. And each and every one of you are motivating me. And I appreciate you. Like ants. That's it, Amber. That's it. What's going on? We got my buddy, Hey Cherry. Hey, how you doing, sis? Just popping in on you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, sis. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for speaking to everyone. Y'all go show some love to Hey Cherry. Hey, another amazing content creator in these YouTube streets. I appreciate you, sis. I appreciate you. Amber said, yes, and sometimes we need to let certain battles go, especially when you clearly are the big team players. I'm not a team. Yeah, I got you, Amber. Very nice. So I'm going to play this video one more time before we get ready to go. I'm doing great, Cherry. I'm doing great. You know what I mean? Had an interesting day at work, but we got through it as we always do. I'm happy to be here with my family hanging out. You know what I mean? We just sharing some motivation all around the whole chat and whatnot. Thank you so much for being here, Cherry. I appreciate you. Thank you for all that you do. We are just glad to have you here. Thanks so much, Cherry. I appreciate you, sis. We trying. We trying. We trying. So, I'm gonna play the video one more time. Y'all know I hate wasps, but I'm telling you, when you watch this video, don't see a nest. I want you to see your channel. I want you to see your channel. Let me share this with you one more time. I don't think I closed out. Did I? Did I? Oh no, I didn't. All right, I'm gonna share this one more time, and then we're gonna wrap it up and get ready to go. Are you building? Are you making something out of nothing? Yeah, it's got holes in it right now. You know what I mean? My channel ain't the way that I want it to be. I want a better intro. I want a better this, a better that. But if we keep pushing, not only will we have something better, but we will have something better to give others. Dare I say a community, a nest, if you will. And if we keep building it, maybe that's small, but it will turn into this. Feet and feet and feet of millimeters and millimeters and millimeters of effort that turns into a structure that others can't ignore. It can't be ignored. I'm telling you, fam, keep building. Keep building. And right on time, just like that, Amber connected with Cherry. We are helping Cherry, hey Cherry, hey, to build. We are helping each other to build, to create something that cannot be ignored. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Amber, take your time, make deliberate steps with intention. That's what we're talking about. That is what we are talking about. That's what we need to do. Now, Grammy's Journal just spoke to Sammy Joe, and thank you so much, Grammy's Journal, for doing that. Sammy Joe is one of our silver members, so even when she's not here in the stream, we make sure to let Nightbot drop her link, so that in so doing, even when she's not here, we are helping Sammy Joe and our other silver and our gold member, the Grind with Will, to grow, along with David Hunt, and also our newest member, our newest silver member, Coach Mary Ma. Y'all, what are you building? What are you building? What are you putting together? How is it going? I just want to see you build something even bigger than what you thought was too big. I want to see you succeed. I refuse to stop. I refuse to stop. I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. Because to get to my goal, I got to build the bridge that's going to get me there. I got to build a bridge. The goal is over here. It's over here. I got to build the bridge to get there. There. I'm telling you, keep building, y'all. Keep building. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's build together. Let's build together. Amber, that is so excellent. Thank you so much for those kind words. That's the whole goal of our stream. We want everyone to leave with more than what you came with. I don't care whether it's subscribers. I don't care whether it's views. I don't care whether it's watch time. But hopefully, in the process, everyone leaves just a little bit more motivated than when you came. Just a little bit more hungry than when you came. So that tomorrow and for the rest of this day, that little bit of hunger, that little bit of extra motivation is enough to push you to reach that last task that you don't feel like doing on another day. But it's like, you know what? Everybody over there at Motivation from the Weightlifting Geek was so encouraging, so positive. Like, we all are fueling the fire of one another. And before you know it, it will be a whole forest fire of motivation. Let's get it. Let's get it. Thank you so much, Amber. I appreciate you, sis. Thank you so much for your kind words. It truly does mean a lot. Just thank you. That's what this whole thing is all about. That's what we're trying to do, y'all. That's what we're trying to do. So I just want to say thank you to everybody for being here. I've got to redo the outro for the members. The music and all that stuff is messed up. So I just want to personally thank everybody that came through. Thank you for paying attention to the members that Nightbot dropped throughout the midst of our live stream. If you have found this beneficial, if you found joy in it, if you've been motivated in some way, please, if you don't mind, take the time to share us out, to ring that bell, make sure your notifications are set up, and to hit the like button. And hopefully the algorithm will scoop this live stream up and it'll share it with others. And before you know it, we will have a whole community of motivation. That's what we want. That's what we want. You're so welcome, Amber. You are so welcome. It is no problem at all. So I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. I got to stop by the store real quick to get some stuff. And then I'm going to go home. I'm going to hang out with Little Man for a little bit. And then I got to make some content. I got to make some videos. I got to make some Instagram posts for the company that's doing our sponsorship. So thank y'all for motivating me. We appreciate you. Remember, stay strong, stay positive, stay active. Geek Squad! Y'all take care, and we will see you on the next one. Oh, thank you so much, Soul Sister. I appreciate you, sis. I got a quick little video of how the cucumbers and the tomatoes are doing. Stuff is starting to blossom, y'all. We got flowers on cucumber plants and all. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to have to put that short out today. That way y'all can see it. But we will see you on the next one. Take care, y'all.